Well, hello everybody. Welcome aboard Phillips Force One. It's good to see all of you guys here today. We'll kick things off, and I'm just going to tell you what we're on board today. If you don't already know, we're headed to Washington D.C. today. I'm going to be meeting with President Wynton Richfield and Deputy Attorney General Frankie Serrano at the White House today. So, it's going to be very interesting. Going to be a very nice day today, and we're going to be discussing the major problems with health care right now, and we're just going to be talking about the system itself and how we can improve it. But other than that, it's going to be we're going to see how things go today. So we'll take some questions.
Oh, excuse me. Attention, Mr. Governor. Yes, Blaine County is in shambles after Mayor Snowy removed all the taxes. What exactly is the plan to save Blaine County?
Yep, that's a good one. Look, so see, the Blaine County issue, it's slowly being handled, right? I implemented 2 new tax laws, and there's a few for LS and there's a few for Blaine County. Now, see, obviously, it should be very well known that we're not going to be getting those buildings back overnight, those businesses back, but the county is regenerating its profits. We do know that, we've seen it, and we should start to see Blaine looking the way it did in around a week or so, I'd like to say. But until then, we just gotta kind of keep building profit and getting the state some money. Yeah, we'll go with you.
Governor Phillips, a violent menace, has far too long been allowed to walk free on the streets of San Andreas. Some suggest the man, named Fabio Maldonado, should not be free, but locked in the most secure cell block this country has to offer. How are you going to bring this man to justice and deliver closure for the families affected by him and what he has done?
Yeah, so look, I don't know anything about Fabio. I don't know who he is, but what I do know is that when we look at the issues like him, they're happening not only in our state, but also across the nation. We have many of these people going around. So I think what it really comes down to is ensuring that people like him are not returning back to the street, are learning their lesson and paying for it in their time. So, obviously we're going to work towards that goal and solution as my state has been. But we'll see in the coming weeks here what happens. Yeah, you there?
Governor Phillips, violent crime and organized criminal activity have been growing concerns across parts of San Andreas. During your meeting with Deputy Attorney General Frankie Serrano, will there be any discussion regarding stronger cooperation between federal agencies and state law enforcement? And secondly, do you believe our current sentencing laws in San Andreas are strong enough to deal with repeat violent offenders?
Oh, absolutely. I have been told, just kind of over the past few weeks here, it hasn't been too long, but that there has been some major, communication issues between our state's departments and the federal government's departments. So I'm going to be definitely addressing those issues in today's meeting, and we'll work towards a common solution. But now, see, as for stronger sentencing, we have some great laws put in place, but I think as I said before, is that we just have to look at, the repeat offenders and what exactly is going on there. But it's definitely one of the issues that I plan to solve during my term here. So yeah.
Governor Phillips, Blake Wheatley, Lamb News. Is there any plans on helping the sick and injured be able to receive their treatment at a faster pace in the event of large-scale emergencies?
Yeah, it's good to see you, Wheatley. Look, I can't believe that. Well, look, okay, hold on, let me restart here. So, San Andreas Healthcare, right? They've been doing an amazing job, as they always have, right? And we're going to stand by the simple goal is that when San Andreas need medical care, they should receive it, and it should be quick and efficient, and regardless of whatever circumstances happen, it should be there. It should be there. So, our system, obviously, no system is perfect. We're going to continue investing in our preparedness and emergency response capabilities, but we're just going to make sure when those moments arise, we are absolutely ready for such.
Governor Phillips, there has been growing public debate regarding police accountability and use of force policies within San Andreas. Do you expect those concerns to be part of your discussion with federal officials today?
Yeah, that's a good question. Look, in the next few weeks, I really do plan to focus on our law enforcement. I promised that I would ensure that they're getting the proper equipment, and my administration is not going to fall short on that. So, as some of you may know, our departments have recently had some new of the state-of-the-art equipment with our partners at Cable Manufacturing, and all of the equipment is made right here in San Andreas. So, it is much cheaper, and it is more efficient for the state overall in the long run. So, we are definitely going forward with protecting our law enforcement, and and such. We'll take one more question here if we have one.
Good afternoon. My name is Staff Sergeant Jackson with the Los Santos Police Department. My question is regarding hospital staffing, because as of now it seems that almost every time we arrive at a hospital, whether it's because we've been injured or to drop a victim off, the hospital seems severely understaffed, and bearing in mind how many injuries people can face in the States almost daily, this seems like a very big problem. So I just like to know what is being done about this, if anything. Thank you.
Yeah, so look, as for the grand scheme of things, our healthcare is it may not look very well staffed on the ground, but it is very absolutely well staffed in the sense of locals and many other people who are getting out there and helping. They are there, and officers are getting, and not only our officers but our people, everybody's getting that care that they need. But it's mainly more of a sense of employment. This is obviously something that we're going to go into this meeting regarding and what we're going to do about it. But it's very hard for a lot of people to graduate with these medical degrees and get cleared to do such a demanding job such as healthcare. So we're really trying to look at new solutions to the issue and see what we can do about it. But yeah, it's really obviously there's no one-way solution to an issue like understaffing the hospitals. You really gotta you're really gonna have to really want to be somebody in the medical field if you want to do it, So it's just kind of coming down to if you want to be a medical, that's your chance. But we obviously are always open. They're always hiring, and they're doing the best that they can in a sense. But thank you everybody for joining us here. We're just gonna get on. We're gonna get rolling here and taxiing into DC. So we'll see y'all when we get there. And yeah, thank you guys.